Do you ever find yourself looking for more in life? I go to my parents. They live about 30 minutes away, a couple times a week usually. And when I go on the drive, sometimes if my kids are quiet or asleep or whatever, I can focus my mind. I try to focus my mind and just have some thoughtful time, some prayerful time. A lot of times I'm really distracted though, and it's hard. The drive used to seem longer, but now that I make it all the time, sometimes I wish it were longer, that I could have more time to try to get to that place where I can just really think and listen and give my heart to God, whatever is in there. He knows better than I do, but this time driving home, I just have this kind of longing for more. And even though I know that, following Jesus provides more, and he is here with me, he wants me to know him and to make him known, and he walks with me through life. But it's just like, what am I searching for? Is that deep longing something that is just supposed to draw me to God? Or, is there a deeper purpose that he has for me right now? Am I doing the wrong thing, or I just haven't found the thing yet? And I don't really think for most people there's just the thing that like you're called to, but some people, I don't know. I'm just kind of rambling. These are some of my thoughts, but also even like relationships. I feel a longing there, a long for like deep, solid relationships where, you can really connect, and it's not just on that surface level that so many relationships seem like they're on. And it's hard to find those. It's hard to cultivate those. I've probably had very few of those in my life, other than with my family. And yeah, I long for more. And also, I'm kind of processing things because my mom has dementia, and it's not getting any better. And just even my time with her, and I don't even know what to talk about. I don't really know how to relate to her. Sometimes I just sit or I talk to my dad because I feel bad that I'm not including her more in the conversation or saying more to her directly, but I just kind of don't know what to say. And a few things I think of, sometimes I think it might just upset her or be over her head at this point. And she tried to tell me a story, and it really didn't make sense at all. I had no idea who she was talking about or really what she was talking about. But I just tried to, a couple understandable things, like, oh yeah, and just when she said, when that made me feel good, then I'd be like, oh good, and anyway, so that's kind of hard, and that kind of maybe plays into some of my thoughts and feelings coming home. Sometimes I just want to be useful and have purpose and meaning, and that doesn't always come in the ways that I think it will, and that can be disappointing or just kind of difficult to deal with in that moment. Even like with my parents, I want to be helpful to them, and then a lot of times it feels like, well, there's nothing I can really do. And I know that I have my own family, my own kids and husband, and there's so much I can do and find meaning and purpose in here, but sometimes it's hard, I think, because, yeah, things get so hard sometimes as a mom, stay-at-home mom, that And you probably hear my kids snoring in the background. My two little ones fell asleep on that 30-minute drive. But anyway, it's hard sometimes to focus all your attention on home, and it's like I want something maybe outside the home, because the home stuff is so common and whatever, but maybe I just really need to be focusing more on those relationships and deepening them. It's hard as your kids get older. I used to like read to my two oldest ones, but now they've taken off in reading, and they don't need me. They're 8 and 11, and yeah, they're fine reading on their own. So it's not like I'm reading them storybooks, and it's just harder to connect with them. They're doing their own thing. They're more and more independent, and I don't know. I just need to maybe find ways to foster that relationship with them more and pour into them. But it's hard. It's really hard. And sometimes I need somebody to pour into me, which doesn't have a lot to do with me finding meaning and purpose, but I guess so, because sometimes having someone pouring into you or investing in you, actually they do kind of draw out those things in you. And so, yeah, I don't know, like I said, I'm kind of rambling all my thoughts. So what about you guys? How do you find purpose and meaning and fulfillment in life in general and in staying at home? How do you find those things? How do you feel satisfied? Or do you feel a lack in that like I do? And what about your relationships? How do you feel or find satisfying, meaningful relationships? I'd love to hear what you guys have to say, your thoughts and comments. So if you want to comment and share, love to hear it. Let's build some community here. And yeah, thanks for listening. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Bye, guys.